So what is it going to take above all things everyone will know and will say, we come from Jesus? Will it be the evidence of his miracles? Preaching? How about teaching? Bible studies? Global prayer? Casting out demons? How about good works? Or maybe sacrifice? Planting churches? Making disciples? Well, no. As Jesus finished washing his disciples' feet, he told them a deadly betrayal was coming and they did not have much time left together. He said unto them a new commandment to, quote, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. Welcome to the Everyone Will Know Project, sponsored by Hesed Discipleship Network. There are many who believe and agree that we need to love one another as God's family, right? But how many churches, networks, and denominations you know of are actually living these things out incarnationally, or have any type of intentional, strategic, or systematic approach to create this type of culture? The simple answer is, most aren't. We believe a tangible demonstration of God's people loving one another in every city is not only possible, this reality is already starting to take place across our city. Our strategy was simple. First, we started by training everyday believers to become Hesed missionaries. We did this through a free 4-week live training experience called a Hesed Learning Community. These Hesed missionaries were sent out to find a few others through prayer whom Jesus was specifically highlighting. They would invite these ones into a relational discipleship journey to serve their story. As Jesus had 3 others, Peter, James, and John, who represented his closest friends, we coach and train others on how to cultivate these types of friendships to do life on life with. We call these communities Hesed 3 to 5 groups. As multiple Hesed 3 to 5 groups grew closer by intentionally creating an emotionally healthy community through utilizing 5 simple relational skills, these friends would become thriving disciples of Jesus who were powerfully transforming the atmosphere around them. Together they became thriving ministry leaders, saturated in God's Hesed love. Close friends and families, they witnessed their loved ones' transformations and were now wanting to be a part of that story. As the foundations of a thriving Christian community were being established, the seeds to an emotionally healthy spiritual family were also being planted. With Hesed missionaries, 3 to 5 groups, and thriving ministry leaders continuing to multiply, over time a viable, emotionally healthy network was forming and continuing to expand throughout our city. Whenever 3 or more of these emotionally healthy networks can come together to serve one another, a measurable, sustainable, and healthy relational discipleship movement is finally taking place. It's glorious. Finally, we're also seeing emotionally healthy church expressions increase. This project focuses on the activation and tracking of viral relational discipleship movements to spread and multiply 1 missionary, 1 3 to 5 group, 1 thriving ministry leader, all who are able to create emotionally healthy networks unto a relational discipleship movement that can have an effect on every city across the world. So here's our invitation to you. Having the resources and focused time required for our team to complete this mission, this will only be possible through your prayers and God's generous provision. Unless everyday disciples are fully equipped and churches have the support, training, and ongoing coaching they need to love one another well, how else in the world will everyone know we are truly Jesus' disciples?